Play with my heart and I seen you with the girl.
And the lie detector said
Think I'm
that
just
that was
gonna stand nobody. Want you waste my time, but
Of course I love you, Johnny.
Hello, loungies. Today we are getting into more messy TEA. I have my hashtag one fake hater badge of honor on. Let's go.
Okay, y'all. So we got Circus. That's the only thing we talking about. We got Karlissa and Rela linking up, having lunch or dinner together, looking stupid as hell. And I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel a little bit more about it after we see the clip. Then we're gonna get into some Chrisean. Yes. Remember we kept chatting about why would Chrisean leave Junior with her addict mom? Because she's not fully clean. And I said this before and people had something. How are you gonna say that she need? Now we about to get into why I said what I said. Okay, if you know anybody that has a drug addiction, that shit does not happen overnight. And 9 times out of 10, they don't want the help for real. They always gonna go back. So we're going to get into what Chrisean says, because apparently Chrisean's mom relapsed. Yep, she's back at the hospital. She's packing up her mom things, and I guess it's a no-go for Junior. And my thing is, like, why would you even let your mom, who is a recovering drug addict, knowing it could be a chance of a relapse, and knowing something could happen to your child, knowing your mom was watching your sister's child at one point, and knowing that child got into drugs, overdose, or something happened where the kid got taken away from chastity. And I know y'all gonna be like, well, that was a long time. Yeah, well, look where we at, 2026, and she's still on drugs. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. When it comes to your child, you're supposed to protect. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. If they are on drugs and they're an addict, why would you trust anybody with your child? I'm sorry. That's stupid as hell. But let's get into Rela and Karlissa.
Little Karlissa. She's on the way, guys.
Okay. So Karlissa and Rela linked up. Now, we know recently there was not good words. Rela wanted to put Karlissa's name in her unborn child's name, which is a girl. So Rela is having a girl. Karlissa and Rela had words to say about each other online. Karlissa said a lot of things. Rela, that is her decision if she wants to put this lady's name in her second child's name. That's her decision. Me, I never would have did that. Especially if the people disrespecting you and shit like that. Why would you want your child to have Karlissa's name? Or any of the names over there? Like, no. Your child should have his own regular identity. But, hey, it ain't me. But this is some fake ass shit. Karlissa is only linking with Rela, and Rela's stupid enough to go along with this because Nevaeh and Karlissa was just going at it. Mind you, Karlissa and Nevaeh was cool at one point, and then it wasn't cool, and then they was back cool, and then they was back around each other, and then Karlissa was claiming Superior as her little grandchild too, because Superior was calling her grandma and shit like that, doing a whole bunch of shit, right? Now, because Nevaeh and Karlissa had words and they said whatever that they felt like they had to say, because y'all know Karlissa has a thing with this voodoo talk with no proof, and they're really sitting right there rubbing her stomach as if she's the prize. Just because you sitting by Blueface's mom it's not gonna make you get up in the circus even more if he's not claiming you or that child. And the girls that keep coming for Nevaeh because he's with her and he's claiming her, why y'all get mad at her? Get mad at Blueface because he's not putting y'all in them shoes, and y'all want to be in them shoes so bad. Now we got Rela, who is early on in her pregnancy. She's going to be the only one pregnant right now because Nevaeh's about to drop. I would love to see how Karlissa's going to act when Nevaeh gets that baby. Is she going to flip-flop and start using the grandmother card? No, it ain't going to work. Rela is going to find out the hard way. I really had hopes for Rela to not really get into the circus. And I understand that Karlissa is the grandma and she wants to probably know her and get to know her and stuff like that. But I don't think it's a good time right now. I think Karlissa needs to grow up. I think Rela needs to start worrying about Blueface and Nevaeh and worry about your pregnancy. And worry about what you're going to do. Because remember, Rela said she put Blueface on child support. And we ain't never see Chrisean, Gina, nobody put him on child support. And I'm going to let you know right now, just because you put somebody on child support doesn't mean that they're going to still claim your child or you. So Rela could put him on child support or she want, because he could just throw a couple dollars and just keep it moving like he's still doing. Like, who the hell gonna want to deal with that? I'd rather just be a single mom and don't want nothing from the dad. Because why would I need your little puny dollars if you're not physically gonna be a father for real? Like, please. Sometimes those ties aren't worth it. Okay? But if Rela wants to put him on child support and have that tie or that issue, because that's basically what it's gonna be, because he's gonna give money and she's still gonna complain about him not being a dad. So I mean, that's on you. Me personally, if anybody told me, oh, I don't want to be a dad and then I get rid of the baby, no, I get rid of you. I get rid of you. I'm keeping my baby and I'll just be a single mom. But I ain't never cared. But I'm never gonna have anything tied down to a man that don't want to be a dad. It is what it is. So we're gonna see how Karlissa really goes. I feel like this is gonna be a beginning of a disaster, child. Y'all know how Karlissa could flip flop. Watch. Karlissa was so happy. Oh, we're gonna have our first black baby. Oh, watch how this goes. And Rela, watch. You're gonna be stressed out your pregnancy. Remember, I said this, y'all, because remember, when I say certain things, and some people be like, oh, you just be chatting, you a hater, you this. And then when I say shit, that shit come in the future. I'm telling you right now. Rela is going to have a stressful pregnancy. Watch when I tell you.
She's gonna have his last name. Get the fuck over it. Next subject. Clearly that's gonna make y'all mess. I'm Rela Karlissa Porter. Y'all so mad. Rela Karlissa Porter. How the fuck is y'all mad over an innocent baby? Rela Karlissa Porter. That's her name. Haha, you're mad about it. Rela Karlissa Porter. An innocent baby you're mad about.
Okay, so I guess the name is set. I guess Rela is gonna name her daughter and add Karlissa as the middle name. That's her child. She's gonna do as she please. Okay. Me personally, would I ever name my child after anybody that disrespect me and play in my face? No, I will never do that. I don't care if it's the mother, the grandma. I don't care who you are. You will never have a name or any type of part of my child's name if I can't trust you, if I don't even know you. Like, if you're disrespecting me online and exposing shit or say, or any of that, you do me wrong in any way. Why would you do that? Like, and then you heard when she said, I will hope that she not doing this just to get people mad. Because she said, y'all get mad because I guess she's going to add Karlissa's name in there, right? And then she said, that's why and then she's, is that why you're doing it? Because people are getting mad now. Like me, I do content. So if I see people get mad that I always like defend the veil, or if I like somebody that they don't like, I'm going to continuously talk about that person because now I know you coming over here and you're still going to watch and you're going to get mad for no reason. That's different than actually a child, a name that they're going to have to live with for the rest of their life. That's not the same thing. She can't do, oh, I'm going to do this to get y'all mad. That's your child. You can't play with your child. Like, if you do what I do and you purposely start talking about people that you know don't like, and they're going to always have something to say, yeah, that's going to bring more algorithm over here. Why not? I don't care. They do, but I don't. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that's two different things. I will hope that she not going to name her child Karlissa for the circus or to get people mad that don't want Karlissa's name in there. Child, that would be a disaster. But this is going to be a disaster either way. Watch. Okay, so Rela went on her stories and posted up a clip from Blue Clip's platform about Blueface and Nevaeh. Of course, they're on stream. And she reposted this clip and had something to say. So we're going to get into that.
That couch got a walrus on it, though.
Okay, they got me on that one.
Hey, y'all retarded.
Yes, a walrus for real. So it's gonna be a big booty.
Blue, stop with the two kids. About to have 5.
Big booty, big fat booty bitch. So with a flat tummy.
The shelter, you funny as fuck. LMAO, 4 BMs, 2 kids. It's messed up. Congrats. Now you're making some improvements. Donkey laughing bitch. Oh shit.
They funny.
OBM's 3 kids. Gonna have 5.
You can't pull out for shit, dummy.
Shut
And then Rela says on that video clip, I'm about tired of Big Peter Griffin in the back. All that itch keeps saying is a child support and 100K. So the guy can feel some type of way about his real baby. Itch, if you ever had a job or education, you'll know what career field that make 100K plus a year. Doo-doo, fugly ass itch. Sound like her ass is hurt as F. I'm the last one with his baby 304. Oh yeah, it really is feeling some type of way. Okay, so it kind of sounds like Rela wants to be a part of the circus. She wants Blueface's attention. She wants Blueface to claim her and the child, which he's not doing, and you can't force him. She's calling Nevaeh's names, and I didn't see anything in that clip that she posted on her stories that had anything to do with her directly. People in the chat was basically saying how many baby moms he got, how many kids, and they was just making a joke. If anything, they kept clowning Nevaeh, and I like how she responded, because that's some shit I would have did. Oh, a big walrus on the couch? Yeah, I'm the biggest walrus ever. Okay, y'all gonna continue to watch my fat ass on this couch. I don't blame her. She laughed and she responded and she agreed. She said, yeah, I'm a big walrus on here in this goddamn couch. You know? Everything is not always a triggering moment for everybody. And it seems like Rela, I really thought I had hopes for her. I thought she was not going to be involved and seem bitter and stuff like that. But she's coming off as such. It's coming off like she wants to be in Nevaeh's shoes. The shoes might not want to fit with everybody. A lot of people was not going to want to deal with a man like Blueface. But these females see something in him. And if they're seeing him acting a certain way with one female and not them, yeah, of course, they're going to probably feel some type of way. Rilla's looking like she's feeling some type of way. Girl, if he don't want to be the baby dad and he don't want to claim you, you just going to have to be a single mother. Why are you trying to put your 2 cents into what Nevaeh got going on in her decisions when you yourself, second time, decided to have sex with him, unprotected, and have a baby? So nobody's better than nobody. Everybody's learning their lessons. Rela's going to learn the harder way because she's pregnant. And she's going to go through it. I'm telling you right now. She's going to have a stressful pregnant while Nevaeh is over there. She going to give birth. And I think that she about to get stressed out if she does not leave Blueface alone. If she does not give birth and go to her own crib and leave this man and keep it from a distance and don't do the streaming and doing all that extra shit like the circus be doing, then she gonna be stressed out too. She gonna be stressed out with a newborn, and Rela's gonna be stressed out pregnant. There's nothing good that's gonna come out of this unless they leave. And if they don't leave, their decision. That's their life. But one thing about it is if you see the man is for everybody, he not claiming everybody. He's only claiming Nevaeh. Just because you smash somebody does not mean that you're in a relationship. Y'all got to understand that. Y'all got to get that delusion out your head. A lot of people are out here in relationships with their own self, and the whole time the person don't even know they're in a relationship with them. It's given delusional and it's given mental, okay? I feel like Rela should stay out the circus. If somebody say something to her, respond, but don't insert yourself on things that don't have nothing to do with you. Because now it's going to start coming like you're bitter.
I don't owe no respect to nobody that disrespects me. Trust me, I do not care. You're disrespectful as and is. Y'all think it's okay for somebody to disrespect me and me not disrespect them back? It's getting tiring. Thank you for the sub, CC Baby 620. Every bitch he been with was aside. I don't give a fuck.
Especially if she's not really saying nothing. Like, Nevaeh says what she has to say because people keep saying things to her or about her. They keep inserting themselves, but oh, I don't think they should be together. They always saying something to Nevaeh, especially about her or her son and stuff like that. So yes, people are gonna respond back. Like, I just don't understand it. I know Nevaeh popped her shit before once upon a time and she has some things to say, but right now she's with Blueface. She's pregnant and a lot of the stuff is coming onto her just because she's dealing with Blueface and decides to deal with him. I don't think that is right. Everybody had their fair share of Blueface and stuff like that, and he's not claiming everybody as his girlfriend. So I think that's another reason why people is upset. Okay, and I know you might not. Oh, why are you gonna be? You don't know why they would be upset, but I personally think that the outside is looking in at Blueface and Nevaeh wants her spot right now. Even Blueface said it. He speaks to these girls. He said that they trying to take your spot. They upset over there. Chrisean, Jaden, all of them. All of them is coming for Nevaeh. Can you imagine you being one of the many girls and everybody's coming for you? Jaden, Chrisean, Rela, BB, all of them is coming for Nevaeh. Why y'all think that? She's just one of the girls like every other one, but he's just claiming her. Like, how y'all like my little ducky? Alright, so we have Chrisean. Kiss my duck ass. Ah. Alright, listen. We have Chrisean. Chrisean, we're gonna get into this clip. Chrisean is on stream and she's explaining about her mom and what happened with her mom. Her mom is not there no more, etc., etc. So we gonna talk about some things, and if you are a Chrisean fan, you're probably gonna get mad. Okay? It is what it is.
My son, he's already with family because I leave 10. I go to Miami. I'm going to go see this Jesus exhibit. As y'all know, my mom was here with her husband and stuff, and she was doing so good. She had group. And, yeah, she had group chat, and she was doing so well. And I was very supportive. I was in her corner. And just keep her in y'all prayers for real. She turned herself in the hospital again.
I feel like that was like neglectful of her to leave her disabled child who can't speak or anything with a recovering drug addict. Like, I know Chrisean not that stupid to think that her mom was like 100% clean and there was no chances of a relapse. If you know anybody that has drug addictions and stuff like that, y'all know that it's not a walk in the park. That is something that they have to do for themselves. And a lot of the times they're going to relapse. So why would you leave your defenseless child with a drug addict mother, knowing that there's a possibility that anything can happen? Because are you trying to take Junior out like the people were saying online? Because right now it's not making any type of sense. There should have been no reason why your mother is left with your disabled child. But that is something a person that is really not a mom is going to do. They're not really thinking about the child's protecting the child and what's best for the child. They just worrying about themselves. And who could quickly watch Junior while she's galloping around doing nothing for real.
Pretty much what happened was I was seeing signs of it a little bit. Like, for example, she'll be talking so fast. And then, like, we had a heart-to-heart the other day, and she was like, I need to go to the hospital. And when she said that, I'm like, okay. And she knew herself more than anybody around her. And
Another thing that I think that Chrisean be doing, a lot of the times when she's speaking on certain situations with other people, I feel like she's only saying certain things, even if it was a lie. She know that these people are not going to come online to clear up anything. Like, her mom is not going to come online and say, yeah, we had this conversation, I was the one that did this. She, even if, what if Chrisean's lying and she's really just kicked her mom out because her mom wanted more money, or she didn't want to deal with Junior, or some shit of the sort? What if she came out online and put that story out there because she knew people was going to see that Junior was going to be with her or with other people? So she had to hurry up and come up. I don't know. But all I know is that her mom is a recovering addict. And I feel like that was real reckless of her to do, especially knowing her mom's history. Chastity's child got taken away because her mom was watching that child and something happened with drugs with the child, and the child got taken away. That right there alone, and your mom has been doing drugs and off and on since then. I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to leave Junior with her. But most people might think that only people that is willing to sacrifice their child, or willing and don't care that something might happen or harm or like unaliving or anything, some people might think that these people that make these decisions don't care about their child's life. And a lot of people online already have been, throwing out those assumptions and accusations or opinions, like expressing themselves about how they think that Chrisean is capable of being that monster of a parent. You know how these parents out here getting their kids sick on purpose, or it feel like the kid needs them, or they torturing them and doing a whole bunch of shit. People are thinking that she's like that. Okay? So at this point, we're just gonna have to see. Junior's about to be 3 around the corner. Are they gonna still continue to play hot potato with him? Jumping him family member to family member, friends, a stranger, and all type of stuff? Like, that's not cute at all, and it's not safe for no kid, especially the ones that can't even speak.
I can't explain it yet. Right. Yeah, she went to the hospital. So I pretty much packed all her stuff.
I know what she doing. She over there touching her hair and not saying nothing and not looking at the camera, because she's over there trying to form them goddamn tears. She's trying to put on an act. Guarantee you she about to start. I don't know, I just, she's gonna start doing a sympathy thing. She's gonna use her mom as the topic so people can feel sympathy for her, and oh my god, like, shut up, girl. Like, we already been knew your mom was a drug addict, that she was not 100% no damn clear, even though y'all tried to say that she's getting better and all this other shit. We know relapses happen, okay? You could try to put it out there, try to make it one way. We ain't dumb.
And I can't find my dad either. I went to go look for my dad. I don't know where he's at. And honestly, I think I'm grieving my parents. Cause lately, it's a process.
Okay, so she's grieving her parents that are alive. If she's like practicing her grievance, so when they're passed because of the drugs or the lifestyle, whatever they're living, is that what she means? If anybody know, they know. Okay? When it comes to having a parent that is addicted to drugs. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing much she feels like she can really do, and money and putting them in the house and all that stuff is like, yeah, that helps, but that doesn't stop them from getting off the drug. Okay? She might get her mom a house and she's have all her friends and they doing drugs in the house. You just never know. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm messing around with a boy named Chick.
At the end of the day, I don't know if she cares or not, or if this is just for an act. Okay? But do she know something that we don't know? Like, do she know her parents are really passing? Like, do they have a health condition that they got, like, a little bit of time left? Or what does she mean grieving? Does she practice it for the day when it comes? Because who the hell does that? I know I don't. I don't think of shit like that. Oh, let me just, get ready. Yeah, I know some people might think like, oh, let me get ready. Yeah, get your mindset to get ready and shit like that. You don't have to... like, she's just, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the truth or not. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, she could just be putting on another act.
Sure, chat. That's really the reason why I ain't been streaming for real. And, I've been traveling a lot for real to keep busy, but then lately I just been in my word for real. So, been in my word, kind of isolated from... I've just been isolating myself with the word. That's it. Yeah. My bad. I don't know what to say. I don't really want to cry on here. But yeah, Chad, that's what I've been dealing with. When I got home from LA, there was a lot going on. And then yeah, I'm gonna just stay with them for 48. I'm gonna call. Yeah.
Give me a pause.
It's crazy because
give me quiet now.
Mojo got
ready to go to
fight.
sleep, right? I'm gonna have to get up early.
I want to go to
whatever
team
early. I need a quiet time. You meet up this way right here.
Then like we're talking, like as we're texting and stuff. Yeah. I got on that motherfucking boat sober. My discernment was on content. Mom. Please, I'm on live. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, we seen that. It kind of looked like if we could see that little piece on live, we can assume whatever you want to assume. And what I would assume, all right, is that off of camera, Chrisean does not help her mom with nothing. She probably talks to her mom like shit because we seen her do that before. She don't have respect for her mom for real. I really think that Chrisean will be over there really violating her mom. Like, and all I hear is her mom saying, Shawnee. Like, please. All of them need help, okay? It just sounds like, and we seen her, like, hush her mom, like, over talk her so the chat won't hear what she gotta say, whatever. The mom probably needs your help. Something probably happened to Junior. Very much something she's trying to communicate with you. And because you don't want people to hear the lies that you probably told, because if your mom says something or whatever to confirm anything people have been saying, you all feel some type of way about that. So I know you want your lies on a hush hush. You don't want nothing being exposed or whatever the case may be. But that is your child that you left with your drug recovering addict mom. And you rather talk on your stream about Blueface and the situation that went on that literally is nothing new. Y'all be around each other. Y'all smash. It is what it is. You're in the circus. Okay? We ain't think nothing else besides what we already know. Okay? So it's just like, yeah. We see how she be with her mom. Maybe Chrisean pushed her ass over the edge.
Sure. That's why I haven't been like streaming since I've been back from LA for real. I just been trying to get these emotions and then take it out in the gym and sit with it. Like, did I do enough? Because for a long time, I used to be really hard on my mom because I thought she didn't care about me. Really, she was just going through it herself. Me being the 11th out of 12 of us, by the time she got with me, it was like, she was tired. She was done. You know what I'm saying? So, church. You know, I had to lean on other siblings and lean on coaches and lean on teammates and lean on just me getting straight A's and being so good at sports. Everything that I touch, I turned to go. Every situation I was in, it could be a relationship, friendship. I was overly trying to fill that void of my parents. I could just tell, like, even my adult years, I'm healing that little girl. In a situation where her husband was here and they were going to group. They were getting clean, present in my son's life. She was doing as much as she can. She was like prospering and going forward. And then she hit another wall. She's back in the hospital. So, and I love my mom. So now I just go to God. I go to God for all of this.
Girl, you do not go to God. You go to the devil. I don't know who you be praying to. It gotta be the devil. Because all the amount of time you be doing and all that negative stuff and all that hate and darkness you be putting out. Yeah, I don't know who you talking to. But this is just another episode of Chrisean trying to spin a narrative, trying to use a sympathy victim card, and using her past again for any type of thought or any type of action or anything that's going on in her life. Like, we gotta stop with the excuses. Leave the past in the past. Heal from that shit. Because you can't be 40, 50 years old talking about some shit that happened about, oh, my mom. Alright. There's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing that you can change from what happened. You get what I'm saying? Try to change some shit for the future or some shit. Like, stop dwelling on the past. Stop using it as an excuse for every single thing. This is what you do. We heard your life story already. We heard your trauma. We heard all these things that you alleged put out there. Now what? You gonna keep talking about it? You have to learn how to heal. You gotta learn how to be a real changed person. Because you're putting on these fronts. Look at you, crashing. Everything around you is crumbling. You thought you was on top of the world, didn't you? Yeah. When you're really trying to change and be a changed person, maybe things would be a little bit better on your end. But because you're not doing it the right way and genuinely, this the outcome. That's the outcome. So you could sit there and keep, giving yourself excuses and thinking you're a big ass baby. Or you could just heal and be a better person. Genuinely. Not for the fake. But let me know how y'all feel about everything. I said what I said. That's how I feel. Cry about it.
Julia is suffering every day.
Hey, my loungies, this video is a wrap. Everything is alleged and not personal. It's not that serious. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 of a 5. City to city.